Inside the game here, in the top right we do have Royal, and in the bottom right it is Larva. By the way, have you guys seen the tournament that happened in China for StarCraft 2? I haven't seen much of it myself, it's definitely need to watch the games yet. But they had some very interesting people appearing, like Innovation and Sue playing a show match. They had like 8 people for show matches. And some of them were MMA, Innovation, Sue, SOS, Scarlet, and I'm missing 3. 3 great players. And it's just so crazy, man. Oh, DRG as well. I think MMA against DRG, Sue against Innovation, Scarlet against SOS. So I need the last pair. Missing the last pair. The way we have a proxied barracks here. And Larva scouting with a drone. This could be disastrous actually for Royal. He will also be in the vision of the Overlord. So let's see how this is gonna operate. Like this is a weird proxy location, I have to say. It's just a tiny bit forward. You might just want to do this thing where you move across the map with like 4 Marines and you try to kill 2 drones. And then you want to run back. Used to hate him, now he like his play because he has a few very good things about him, yeah. I never really used to be a hater of him, but I didn't really have a high opinion, I guess, at first, like, oh, this is a really good player, but at this point, it's hard to argue, right? He's a strong player. I'm not exactly sure, I think it was him though. Someone busted out, I think it was him or Rush, who busted out like a, I think it was against Zerg, like a 7 SCV factory or something like that. Like the fastest factory you've ever seen. And he just goes with that vulture and kills the Zerg. There was like a super crazy build, like Marines going across the map. The barracks was proxy, was a one-on-one map. He had like a super fast gas. Before the barracks, I think, even. And then he goes into the factory like super quick and just kills him. Yeah, I think it was Royal. I'm pretty sure it was Royal. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe like 80%. But yeah, that moment was like when I thought, oh, this actually is a really good player. Not because he knows how to cheese and he can do it, it's just because he is someone who has a flexible mind about the game, which is 25 years old. That's what I was thinking when I saw that. It's like something no one really attempted to try, and if you kind of can go in those areas and find something new that works, that's a scary thing, that's a scary asset to have to yourself as a skill set. Double 6 Rex. Damn. For a month last year. Double 6 Rex. Yeah, look at that, man. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's super cheesy, but it just speaks of a flexible mind, in my opinion. It's really cool to see. And that's something which is so powerful in this game, where there's so much about strategy. They're coming in here with 3 Marines, trying to kill that Sunken. That's not gonna work. He won't lose a Marine though. And he won't be able to get the Vulture across that river that is being created by the Sunken tongue, I guess? I've always... This is a tongue, right? It's shooting with a tongue. You can't tell me that it's different. It's not a tentacle, it's like a tongue. They have a really long tongue and they're licking the enemies to death. Right? That's how Sungans work. Pretty sure it's a tongue. There's still no academy. He's going into a super fast science facility and it's gonna be a vulture drop. Okay, so... Maybe he drops the Marines. I'm not sure, man. This is a weird build again. No, he's gonna drop the vultures, right? So he keeps the Marines in front. He's gonna delay his base super long. And he will have that dropship. He will pick up 2 vultures here. He might run these two in. I don't think so. He might just posture here for a while, and when the dropship is close to this area, yeah, he's gonna move over and he's gonna load those in. And this overlord won't see the dropship, I don't think so. Let's check the vision. The dropship is going across this area right now, and it should pass, yeah, without being spotted. So that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. There's nothing in the main. No, no. And he doesn't see this unload. No, he sees his unload. Okay, okay. Quick reaction, Larva. Let's see it. It's gonna lose 1, 2. Let's count drones. 3, 4. And then he drop micros it, and there comes the tongue. You can micro against the tongue from the sunken, by the way, but not really against Mutaglaves. So yeah, it's lost anyways. Drop the guys. If he would have dropped earlier, he might have killed one more drone. But yeah. That was great though. That was really good stuff. But I think he killed 5 drones, which is insane, but he loses all of these units. He has only 6 marines. He's making turrets right now. He has 3. He has a vessel. And he's gambling on a radiate. On an early irradiate against the mutas. The mutas see the vessels now and they're like, oh, really, what? But there's no upgrades for the marines. There's no academy, excuse me. I'm always saying armory when I want to say academy, it's crazy. But yeah, there's no academy yet, so there's no medics, there's no stim, there's no range. Oh, and there is the... Oh my god, and he doesn't split it. He doesn't split it fast enough. He kills one of the vessels though, and that's the early investment that Royal was trying to get behind this super crazy all-in there. Sorry, yeah, I mean, it's kind of an all-in, but that opening, I guess, from him. Evo chamber here coming up for Larva behind this, and the Hydra Den, of course, still standing strong here. Probably get a few Hydras very soon. Does he already have the lurk upgrade? No, he's just starting that up now. There we go. And he remakes the economy. Should probably think about taking another base. He knows there's not really a lot of units from his opponent, so... Oh, Larva! So, luckily for him, it was not one of the healthiest meters that got tagged there by the irradiate, but he only has 3 meters, so... Both players playing the super unit light here, no big armies. It's very technical units, compositions from both. But there we go, Larva finally thinking about the third base here. He still has the map control, even with 3 mutas. It's still map control for him. Because we only have 8 marines and they have no upgrades whatsoever. There's finally the academy and stim going on, there's +1 coming in, but if the Terran, for example, moves out right now, right? Finally gets the medic, but if he moves out with these 8 marines and the 1 medic, you can still kill them with 3 mutas, you just need to micro this correctly. They don't have range, they don't have stim, so they can't even counter micro to your muta micro. You could kill 8 marines just like that. It would take a little while, but it wouldn't be a problem. The problem is gonna be... Okay, so he abandons the idea of a third base for now. He moves away the drone, and he will play this 2-base style for a little bit longer. Immediately... Oh my god. That was a terrible engage there. I think he might have mistimed that a tiny bit. They just had stim in the perfect moment. We do see 6 lurker acts on the way here. Trying to establish a defense, but they actually very slow here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You could just ignore them. Oh, he doesn't move in? The timing. He doesn't know that, of course, but he could have ignored those. So he is going for the safe play. He waits until they hatch and then he just starts to irradiate them. But that also means that the potential for instant damage is gone, so he needs to move back with the army. He keeps 1 marine on the scouting pattern. You kind of want to start this base eventually, or the marine is going to kill the drone. Larva's gonna be in a little bit of peril if this keeps on going here. He will try to go aggressive with a bunch of lurkers and a few links through an alternative route here. He's gonna go that right lane, where in the center lane we do have a Terran player posturing right now here. The Royal, can he get away with these vessels? He keeps 3 of them alive. That should be good enough, only to lose 1. I like that trade for him. And the second base, oh, that's actually slower than I thought. I guess you don't need the third that fast if the natural from the Terran is after 11 minutes. Your third can be after 12 minutes as well. Where's the lurker? Oh, there. There's 3, so he's only gonna kill 1. $39 SCVs on 1 base. It's a lot of units to transfer. He's getting into that second starport finally, so the double vessel. Oh, he went with the eraser and I just missed it, I'm so sorry, but he killed a bunch of drones. Oh god, that's a lot of drones. There's so many drones. He has a defiler even? No, defiler starts to kill links. Oh, he killed so many workers right now. He killed 10 workers or something. Maybe even more. There was like 30 drones to 39 SCVs or 29 drones or something. It was like a 10 worker difference, and now it's almost 25. Royal, of course, starting to produce additional SCVs here from the extra base. And the second base, that's all he needed. Now I guess now he is gone up to his a good barracks count, a good production count, so he needs to actually start immediately think about a new base, because this has only 300 minerals left on some of those patches, so the base is gonna run out very fast, and he simply can't keep up the production if he doesn't go into a third base soon for himself. Like all of the production facilities he has ready, he can't produce one. Doesn't he have that frickin' consume? Can't he please, can you please eat this defiler with a different defiler, man? Make use of it. It just dies. A round of fire bats here, +2 already on the damage. No armor upgrades on this marine since he only was operating on 1 NG bay, but he had that science facility very fast, so for the science vessels, so you could immediately go up into +2 here. And finally we do see some Dark Swarm action here from Larva. He's gonna be very happy with that. But he needs to think about his third base soon. He's starting to mine out as well in the main base, so yeah. He's getting chased by this army from the Terran. I don't think he has Plague yet, but that would be a nice Plague target. You need something though to finish it off, like a Hydra then, or like a Hydra or a Muta or something. As I said, Royal needed to take his third base very fast, and he's indeed starting to try and establish that one, but he has a defiler in his natural now. Oh, he uses a plague, okay. Okay. You need to get that Dark Swarm going. He's throwing down 1 Dark Swarm. No, he plagues the vessels, okay, so he doesn't throw down Dark Swarm. He loses all of his units, I guess it makes sense. There was so many irradiates, and he plagues most of the vessels. So the vessels, I guess, most 3. So 3 are gonna be a one-shot. He's only bringing Scourge though, so I'm not sure. So those irradiates were super quick. He was so fast to clone those. There we go, finally Hydras move in. Gonna kill 1 more of these science vessels. There's 1 more super low one, but that's not a 1-click. So it didn't get plagued, it just took a lot of damage over the course of the game. Probably got hit by 1 Scourge and then a few other things. There we go. Royal did establish his third base. He still has the Medevac Firebird barbecue team sitting over there with one marine to shoot a deer if they need one. He has a bunch of medics here. Those guys, those are basic, they came in pairs. And now he's posturing in front of that natural from Larva, and Larva didn't go up to a third base while he had that map control, and now he's basically contained. I don't think you can break out of this, and he's still only using plagues. Trying to plague grind this down, but he's eating so much damage on those defilers, always getting irradiated instantly. And honestly, I feel like that irradiate style, right, the SKT and Y. Oh, restoration. Oh man, he has it. He went into restoration, he cures his vessels, so these two actually still keep very high health. This one also stays away from being a one-tap. Wow, that's insane. That's insane, man. I wish this would have been like an actual tournament game. I want to see restoration tournament game. But yeah, so against SKT, Dark Swarm is just stronger than Plague. While Plague can be stronger situationally, why Dark Swarm usually is better is because it buys more time. And if you can't have the map control and you need to have time to kind of get up a third base and buy time for it to finish, well then Dark Swarms are just gonna be superb. Superior, I guess, not superb. Oh, there's the barbecue team. They lost 2 medics though. I guess some of them stayed behind here, have a party themselves over here. The Marine was dancing down to the tank for a moment. The Zerg pushing in that north corner here, Larva, but he's very exposed at home. He does have a Defiler, he's gonna eat a Zergling and is gonna throw it on the Dark Swarm, but there is a Firebat, so he will kill instantly. He's unkillable under there. There's no Ling to contest him, and now he gets healed up. Ah, and he stims. He has +3. Hey, this guy he's raining death from in front. Oh, he's about to die. Ah, he went from anywhere but the Dark Swarm. So now, yeah, you see the end of Larva here in a moment with Corporal Firebat and his barbecue team. The original barbecue team is still over here. They have found like a small place and they have some game to hunt there. But man, Larva is playing this out to the last second. He wants to do greatness with his 4 lurkers here. This evolution chamber getting sniped. There should be... He has 8 drones. There should be the hive go down as well with this push. So he does actually kill this? He does actually kill this bio, but I mean, we still have so much bio scattered around the map. And all of the aggressive units have been killed as well. He has 8 drones. 8. And he's still playing. He has his hatch finished up, but he's not gonna use it. I can guarantee you that. Is he making drones? No, he's making Scourge, of course. Why? Drones can't fight, right? But that's basically all he has. This army, that's gonna be it. There's no more income, really. Try to kill these tanks. He will clear a bunch of the Terran forces here. Oh, this is such a cool position here. If the SCV would have been on that end and the 2 Marines inside here, that would have even been cooler. But there's gonna be the GG. Larva is gonna get repelled and he will not take this game. GG is gonna be called.